context of how to be implementing video as a salesperson, as a property manager, as an owner, whatever your role is, how video is going to be applicable to you in your business. So this is going to be highly interactive. How many of you guys, just using an emoticon, if you guys are familiar with Zoom, you've got the little reactions toolbar across the bottom. How many of you guys have been a part of a virtual event since COVID has started? Half of us have done a virtual event. So you guys know what this is like. The other half, this is maybe the first time you're doing a virtual event over Zoom. One of the things that is both amazing about Zoom, but also a little bit can be hard, is it feels like you're just listening to, it can be like you're just listening to a monologue, right? And that is not what the next 2 days are going to be like. It's going to be highly interactive. We want you guys to be talking. We're going to be asking you guys to come off mute, be asking your questions. Please be utilizing the chat window across the bottom. So if you don't have that up, go ahead and pull it up so that you have access to that. We'll be monitoring that, checking it as we go along, answering questions. But we're also going to be doing breakout rooms. And I know some of you instantly are going to be like, you mean what? I gotta talk to other people. Yes, you will. And so we're going to be doing breakout rooms throughout our course of time, giving you guys the opportunity to be working through some of the concepts. So this isn't just a listen. There's going to be actual things that you guys are going to come out of in this process. You're going to have videos done. You're gonna do some actual work together in this. So think about this much more as a workshop together than a just sit and listen type of experience. So with that said, there's a few other RentScale members that are on the call. Why don't you guys go ahead and unmute, introduce yourselves, and then we'll get started.
So my name is Melissa. I am a scale consultant for RentScale. So I might have worked with some of you to kind of get you in working with Jason. But yeah, that's a little bit about me.
I am as well a scale consultant with RentScale, AKA the BDMs for RentScale. And we use video a lot, a ton of the time, especially through BombBomb. And yeah, hi to everyone that I haven't seen recently and new faces.
Hi everybody, my name is Kristen. I am a Scale coach here. I work with all of the Scale Club members. I was a BDM with a property management company. I've worked in all parts of real estate, and I'm also equally, well, probably not equally, but very passionate about video. Not as much as Jason, but I am very passionate about video because it really does make the difference in the entire sales process. So I'm excited that all of you are here because it's going to be a really fun day and we're going to learn a lot. So.
All right, guys, and I'll round it out. I'm Jeremy, one of the founders of RentScale. We have been in business just under 2 years. We have built this entire business on the back of video. We are a totally location independent company. A lot of you guys that know me know that I just spent the last 2 months living in the mountains. Sometimes I'm here in South Florida. We have no office. We have an amazing team. We all know each other really well, and we do all of that through video. And we have built this business by doing all the things that we want to share with you today, and that is a core concept that we subscribe to at RentScale. Is all we're trying to teach you guys how to do is exactly what we do. It's very inflective. So I'm so excited that Jason's going to actually go deep on some of these things that we've been using every day in our business.
Anything that we're asking of you guys to do, any of the concepts, any of the videos, is not just theory. It's actually stuff we've done, we put into practice. We've learned from mistakes that we've made. We haven't always been perfect at it. And we want to be able to kind of give you guys maybe hopefully a jump start when it comes to thinking about using video in your business. Now, Jeremy, we were just talking a couple minutes ago prior to kicking things off about some of the usage around video, specifically Zoom, over the last couple of months. Because here's the thing, up to this point, most people felt like, videos for the professionals, videos for stuff that's out there. But there's been an incredible increase. Give us some of those stats that you found on just how much Zoom is being used and people are on video today versus 6 months ago.
Yeah, I think all of the trends that you're seeing today have been a tidal wave coming in that were accelerated and catalyzed with what happened with the pandemic and people being stuck at home and not feeling safe going out. And there will be a little bit of pullback, but in a lot of ways, things have changed forever. And people are realizing, hey, I can actually do this video thing. So we love when people say to us, oh, that's great that you guys use video to sell, but our customers are a little older. Our customers aren't really comfortable with video. Well, you know what? About a month ago or 2 months ago, I had a birthday party with family members, and I couldn't believe it, but my parents were on Zoom. People that I never thought in a million years would even know what Zoom was were logging on and asking when they can Zoom again. And the whole world really has adopted this. So let me put this in a numerical stat for you guys. I think this is fantastic. In December, last December, less than a year ago, when the world was normal, remember that? We were going to conferences and doing things like that. There was about 10 million people on Zoom on any given day. Still pretty impressive, right? It's not like this thing just came out of nowhere. Our Zoom account is years old. We've been using Zoom for many years, even before RenScale was a business. But between December, when there was about 10 million users on average daily on using Zoom every day, by 3 months later, there was over 300 million daily participants at the height of the pandemic. So like I said, I think there's going to be some pullback. Maybe it won't be 300 million every day, but maybe now it's 200 million.
And that's why it's so crucial that, and I appreciate you guys creating the space to come in and learn about video, because here's the reality. You guys are ahead of the curve, right? When we look at the landscape of the property management industry, there's not a lot of video usage right now. Now we look at other industries that are out there. You look at real estate, selling, buying side of things. We look at other tech side of things. Video is ahead, right? Like there's a lot of adoption for video, but within the property management space, it's a bit behind just from a trend standpoint. We're not seeing as much video. We're not seeing as much stuff that's out there. When you do searches, you look at what's happening on YouTube, you look what's happening on social, there's nobody that's really come in and just owned this. So here's what first thing I just want you guys to do. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up and learning about video when the rest of your competitors aren't even thinking about this. Because right now, your instant differentiator is the fact that you're going to be using video and your competition isn't, right? So right now in the chat, here's what I want you guys to do. Drop in there for us just so we get a sense. Tell me, how would you rate yourself as a video user, right? So you could say never recorded and sent out a video. So like a total newbie. You could call yourself an amateur, right? Saying, I've done some videos, but I'm just kind of getting started. Or maybe you're an expert and you've been doing it a ton, or you're like Jeremy, who's legendary. So where would you at? Some of you guys are doing a scale of 1 to 10 to give me just kind of a sense of where everybody's at. The best, right? We don't want to do up and down. We always want to go sideways. So anytime you're recording on your mobile device, do not do vertical video. It doesn't play well on all the different platforms. We always want to go sideways. So be mindful of that. So when I think about recording a home tour and the way that looks, I'm sorry, landscape. You're right, Nabil. We're talking landscape. So what we're going to start off with is, again, the outside of the property. Now, I want to make sure I can kind of show some elements of the neighborhood and kind of what that looks like. So the way I would start off my videos is I want to invite people to come in to see the property, right? So if we're going to kind of play this out and say, hey guys, I am so excited to show you 2002 Austrian Way. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath property that is about to go on the market. And let me just tell you, the area that we're in, the neighborhood, this place couldn't be better. So why don't you guys come inside with me, right? So that's my invitation, right? So I'm inviting people in. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna maybe speed this up through my video. And then as I open up the door, I'm gonna reverse my camera. So hopefully now, right? So I'm looking at the doorway and I'm gonna come in. So as we walk into the house, there's a couple key things that you got to know right off the bat, right? So I'm going to tell people about a beautiful living space and how it's connected right to the kitchen, right? And then again, I might come back here and come front facing and talk about what's going on in the property and why this place is so amazing and what it's looking like, right? So I'm kind of describing it. And again, you're going back and forth between you being on camera and then actually showing the property. So as you can see, you walk right in, a beautiful living room leading right into the kitchen with just a fabulous deck right outside. Come out to this deck, you guys. You're gonna wanna see this because part of the beauty of living in this area is this living space. And let me tell you, in this whole area, and then again, I pause, come back to me. So I'm talking to my audience. So in this whole area, this deck is the largest deck. So trust me, this is not going to be sticking around on the market for very long because look, when you're living in Colorado, you want to be able to have an outdoor living space like this. So let's come on in and check the rest of the house out. right? So now again, I'm kind of thinking about the flow of what this is looking like. So now, right, so we got a beautiful kitchen, easy to cook in. Yes, that's my kombucha brewing in the corner, right? Flows right into the bedroom. So the first bedroom down here has got a master bath right off of it with a closet back in the corner, easily accessible. So right there, right off the kitchen, just a beautiful space. Now, right over here to the right-hand side, we have the garage. Quickly be able to come in here. So show the garage to people, right? Highlight the garage, come back around. Now, when you move between rooms, the key thing I want you guys to remember is, again, you should be on camera. So you don't want it to be where they're just watching you walk around. You're coming back. They're seeing your face. So, right, so that's the garage. It was beautiful. Now, I want you guys to walk upstairs with me, because maybe one of the best parts about this property is how it extends from the downstairs right into the upstairs. And I don't know about you guys, but right now with how things are, there's a lot of people that are looking for workspaces from home. And one of the beautiful things about this property is the ability to have a loft that you can work from. Check out this loft, you guys. Again, right, I'm inviting people into the journey with me. So then I flip around. Here's the loft, here's the setup. You guys get to see the other perspective of what my desk looks like, right? So that's all of this, a beautiful living area that you can sit and work from, but it doesn't stop there, right? Because this is the second bedroom. Right off here, we've got our washer and dryer in the closet here. Our second bedroom is right over here. Our second bathroom is right over here, right? So a quick view of the bathroom. And then again, this bedroom upstairs, you guys, couldn't be any better. High vaulted ceilings, a beautiful space that you can have up here, 2 huge closets. Yes, that's my son's fort. Clearly, this is not a rent-ready property that I'm showing. And so there you go, right? This beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bath property is getting ready to go on the market. So be sure you're looking for it soon. And we can't wait to see you later. My name's Jason with Banana Property Management, right? And cut. It's marketing material that you use during your on-site consultation when you're sitting down with that owner and saying, hey, I want to show you a little bit of what we're going to do to market the property. Here's an example video of something that we've done. And by posting this video, we were able to get the property rented in under 4 days, right? So it now becomes marketing leverage for you to bring into an on-site consultation that I guarantee no other property manager is doing in that market.